Hello, this is Connie Fanders, the Director of Education and Training for Bernina of America, and today I'm going to show you how to hem jeans. To prepare your fabric or your jeans for hemming, you will first cut off the hem, and then you will go to the iron and you will fold up 1 inch and press. After you have 1 inch pressed all the way around your hem, you will open it back up and fold it down to the crease. Fold again and press. This will leave you with a very nice 1/2 inch hem for your jeans. Pressing is very important when you're preparing your fabric for hemming. At the seam finish or at the seam allowances, you may want to use a clothespin after you're finished pressing to hold that in place as you prepare your machine for sewing. Now, to prepare your sewing machine for sewing in a hem for your jeans, the first thing you will want to do is choose a heavier weight thread. I like to use a jean stitch thread in the color that matches the stitching on my jeans. I am also using a jeans or a denim needle, and I use a size 100 or 110. The pressure foot that I'm using on the Bernina machine is the pressure foot number 8. This foot is especially designed for sewing over heavy and thick fabrics with your heavier threads. You can see there is a center hole opening for the needle. Having just a single hole opening helps to stabilize that needle as it goes down through the pressure foot into the bobbin area. Therefore, there's little play of that needle and a less of a chance of that needle breaking. Also, the bottom of the foot is designed to work with this heavier weight thread, and it helps to glide over that thread and that heavier stitching as you are hemming. For the stitch, of course, since it is just a single hole opening, we will want to use a straight stitch, and you want to lengthen your stitch length to match the stitch length of the stitching that you cut off on your jeans. Now we are ready to sew our hem, and I like to take the slide table off of my machine and use just the free arm of the sewing machine. For the bobbin thread, I have used regular weight all-purpose thread, and on the top, of course, I have my jean stitch thread. When sewing the hem, you want to guide the fold of your hem along the 1/2 inch line of your throat plate. And I'm going to do a little back stitch at the beginning, and then continue to stitch all the way around my hem that has been pressed in place for me. Now, sometimes when hemming jeans, the challenge is getting back up over this hump where your seam allowance is from the jeans. Well, it's very easy to do with the machine because you're going to stitch until the foot reaches that seam allowance, and you can see how it is slanted here because it is going up that allowance. There is a tool here that we can use to level out that pressure foot, and there are 3 different heights that you can use. For this one, I'm going to put 2 of these together. I'm going to lower my needle into my fabric, and I'm going to slip this under the back of my foot. And you can see how that just leveled out that foot. So now it can very easily stitch through the rest of my hem. With most Bernina machines, we do have a DC motor, so going through denims and these thick areas here is very easy. So you trim your threads, and your hem is complete.
Bernina, made to create.